Here we will learn about types of graphs. Before we learn the types of graph, look at the very important definition: a degree of vertex. What is degree of vertex? The number of edges incident on the vertex V is called a degree of the vertex V. It is denoted by deg of V, means degree of V, or simply d of V. Here, a very important note: this note represents the self loop counted twice. Look at the example here. Here, the graph ABCD, we will find the degree of each vertex. Here, degree of A is 3. Why? Because the degree of A is 3. Here, the number of edges incident on the vertex A is 3. That's why degree of A is 3. Degree of B is 5. Why degree of the vertex B is 5? It means here the number of edges incident on the vertex B is 3. Along with that, there is a self loop at B. That's why uh, already we saw the note as above. The self loop counted twice. That's why here three edges plus one self loop means that is counted twice. That is 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. What is degree of C? Yeah, the number of edges incident on the vertex C is 2 only. That's why D of C is 2. What is degree of D? Here the number of edges incident on the vertex D is 2. That's why degree of D is 2. Next, what about complete graph? When the graph is said to be complete, a graph G is said to be complete if every vertex in G is connected to every other vertex in G. Thus, a complete graph G must be connected. The complete graph with n vertices is denoted by Kn. Here n represents the number of vertices. Look at the examples for that complete graph. Here the examples for K1, K2, K3, K4, K5. K1 means complete graph with vertex 1, means only isolated vertex. K2 means the complete graph with vertices 2. That's why that is a line segment. K3 complete graph with the vertices 3 is a triangle. K4, K5, like that. K6 also. K6 means the complete graph with vertices 6. Now going to another important type of graph is a regular graph. What is regular graph? When we say the given graph is regular, a graph G is said to be a regular or simply K regular if all its vertices have the same degree K. For example, a graph whose all vertices have the degree 2 is known as 2 regular graph. Here, the important note in regular graph: a complete graph Kn is a regular of degree n minus 1. Examples for regular graph of degree 2 and 3. Here, the regular graph of degree 2 and the second figure represents the regular graph of degree 3. Now, what is bipartite graph? When we say the given graph is bipartite, a graph G is called bipartite graph if its vertices set means V can be partitioned into two subsets V1 and V2 such that each edge of G connects a vertex of V1 to a vertex of V2. It is denoted by KMN, where M and N are the number of vertices in V1 and V2 respectively. For that, we have an example. The first graph represents K24, means here two partitions of the vertex set. V1, V2 is the first partition, and U1, U2, U3, U4 are the second partition. Means the vertex set can be partitioned into two subsets. V1 and V2 is the one subset for the vertex set. U1, U2, U3, U4 is the second subset of the vertex set. So observe this. An edge is connected to a vertex in the first subset to the second subset in the second subset of the vertex set. Second figure represents K34, means the first subset consists three vertices. The second subset of the vertex set consists four vertices. Now, complete bipartite graph. When the given bipartite graph is said to be complete, a graph G is called a complete bipartite graph if its vertices V can be partitioned into two subsets V1 and V2 such that each vertex of V1 is connected to each vertex of V2. Here, a very important note, the number of edges in a complete bipartite graph is m into n, as each of the m vertices is connected to each of the n vertices. Look at the example here. This is K34 graph, means the given vertices set can be partitioned into two subsets. First subset is V1, V2, V3. Second subset is U1, U2, U3, U4. Observe this graph. Each vertex in the first subset is connected to each vertex in the second subset of the vertices by an edge. That's why this is complete bipartite graph. Look at another example, complete bipartite graph with the K15. Look at the diagram also here. Each vertex of the first subset of the vertex A1 is connected to each vertex of the second subset of the vertex set V, means B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. For that, learn isomorphism graphs in the next video. Thank you.